Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this new Lotto 5 drawing. There are currently 3,428 people watching this live stream, so we can begin. Everyone watching this live has the right to a pre-filled ticket that's 100% free. Your ticket is set to be a winner, and you're going to walk away with up to $500 in just a few minutes. You can see your ticket above this video. Important, you're entitled to only one free ticket, so don't leave this live stream. In a moment, you'll discover why you received your ticket for free. But first, let me remind you about our big winners from last month. There was John, 38, who lives in Milwaukee and works at a gas station. He won $2,492 in Lotto 5. John used his money to take the neighborhood kids to an amusement park. Here's the photo he sent us with the kids. There was also Karen Davis, 51, who lives in Dallas and is currently unemployed. She won $3,764 in Lotto 5. Karen bought a new Honda Civic thanks to her winnings. We're sending Karen our biggest congratulations. And of course, Miguel Rodriguez, a locksmith from Albuquerque. He won $4,317 in Lotto 5. Miguel sent all his money to his mom, who still lives in Mexico. Here's a quick reminder of the Lotto 5 rules if you've forgotten. Lotto 5 is the world's first lottery powered by an AI algorithm that ensures everyone wins. Thanks to our proprietary AI algorithm, Lotto 5 can guarantee that every single ticket generates winnings between $500 and $5,000. The algorithm analyzes thousands of data points to determine your exact payout. Even if you don't have any correct numbers on your ticket, you still win up to $500. The more correct numbers you have, the more your winnings increase. And if you have all 5 correct numbers, then you walk away with a jackpot of up to $5,000. True, it's not the Powerball, but at least you'll win up to $500 today. And that's not all, because you'll receive your winnings again at the beginning of each month for 1 year. Rest assured, an expert monitors this drawing, so if anyone tries to rig it, it will be canceled. To collect your winnings, you simply need to access the Lotto 5 platform, click on Withdraw My Winnings, and check the option, I want to receive my winnings automatically each month. Then, within 5 to 6 minutes, you'll receive your money in your bank account. The 5 numbers will be drawn in exactly 1 minute and 27 seconds. While our technical teams prepare the lottery and calibrate the algorithm, let me quickly reveal why you received a free ticket. My name is Lewis Carter, and I'm the president of the Citizens Emergency Foundation. Here's a photo of me with the other foundation members that I took yesterday. It's our foundation that organizes Lotto 5, which will earn you up to $500 today. Our fight is to make companies that put us all in danger pay. There are 3 major companies that pollute the air we breathe. These companies release nitrogen oxides, sulfur dioxide, and carbon monoxide into the air. You've been poisoned since the day you were born. For example, it's because of these toxic gases that you get winded so quickly. But these gases can also cause lung cancer, neurological diseases, and heart attacks. Unfortunately, no single citizen can do anything against these 3 companies because they have the means to pay the best lawyers. So they always manage to get away with it. That's why I decided to create my foundation to get these companies convicted. The trials lasted 6 years. According to my calculations, they should pay $22 million in damages to make amends. And I received the court's verdict 4 months ago. These 3 companies were ordered to pay $17 million to our foundation. Here's the trial report. It was less than I'd hoped, but at least I succeeded in making these 3 companies pay. And now I have a $17 million check in my hands. Honestly, I could keep this money just for me and my foundation, because we're the ones who made all the effort to convict them. However, we all breathe this polluted air. You're as much a victim as we are. So you have just as much right to take a portion of this $17 million as we do. And you're going to do it in just a few moments. There was just one problem. How to distribute this $17 million to citizens like you. Hand out cash to people on the street, call every citizen on the phone, donate to charity. I didn't like any of these solutions. Then one day, my secretary Christine walked into my office. What she said shocked me. What if we created a special lottery where every participant is guaranteed to win at least some money? That way, everyone can get a piece of this $17 million and it'd be a bit more fun. I loved this idea. So I hired Aaron, who's a software engineer, and I asked him to create an algorithm that would fairly distribute these millions. This algorithm ensures everyone gets their fair share while maximizing the potential payout for each person. By the way, if you want to create an online lottery, I could give you Aaron's number. Here's why Lotto 5 is so powerful. Each person who arrives on this page receives a free ticket with 5 numbers randomly checked by the algorithm. You can see your ticket above the video. And all tickets are winners. So today, you'll walk away with up to $500, and you can win up to $5,000. The algorithm calculates your exact payout based on your ticket data. And the whole excitement is that you can't know in advance how much you'll win. And that's what makes it exciting, right? And what makes this lottery even more special is that you receive your winnings at the beginning of each month for 1 year. Because I want the $17 million to be distributed quickly. I don't want to spend years distributing all this money. I have another job besides the Citizens Emergency Foundation. However, I warn you, each person is entitled to only 1 free ticket. So if you leave this live stream, your ticket will be destroyed and you'll never receive another free ticket. So stay with me to cash in your winnings of up to $5,000 today. Attention, I'm being told that today's numbers are about to appear on screen. You can see your ticket right next to the drawn numbers. So we have 28, 19, 6, 31, 15. The AI system is processing your unique ticket data right now, and I believe we have a winner watching us right now. For those of you listening, a big winner message should be displaying on your screen right now. Congratulations! You got 4 correct numbers out of 5, which means you're walking away today with up to $4,726. The algorithm has calculated that you qualify almost for the maximum payout. Then, you'll receive up to $4,726 each month for 1 year, which represents $56,712. You must be very excited right now, and I understand. You're already imagining yourself announcing your winnings to your loved ones, but please stay focused with me because I need to show you how to collect up to $4,726 through the algorithm system. You simply need to access the Lotto 5 algorithm platform, then click on Withdraw My Winnings, and check the option I want to receive my winnings automatically each month. The algorithm will automatically process your monthly payments. To be honest with you, the transfer isn't immediate. You'll need to wait 5 to 6 minutes before the algorithm achieves receiving your winnings in your bank account. That's the time it takes for the Lotto 5 system to retrieve the money from the pot and send it to you. You'll receive a new transfer at the beginning of each month. So in total, you'll receive 12 transfers of up to $4,726. However, I must warn you, you might be on cloud 9 right now, but in a few days you might start asking yourself lots of questions like, why did I win? Should I act like rich people now? Or do my loved ones stay with me because they love me or because I have money? That's why we've set up psychological support for all winners who exceed $50,000 per year. You can talk about your concerns with our counselors. This support is 100% free, so take advantage of it. Before accessing the Lotto 5 platform and withdrawing your first payment of up to $4,726, you're required to have your ticket analyzed by the algorithm security protocol now. It's a quick procedure that detects fraud, because some people create fake tickets to withdraw winnings. Until your ticket's been analyzed, it's impossible for you to collect up to $4,726. Since your ticket analysis is done by our AI system, you need to pay a small analysis fee that's shown below this video. You only need to pay this ticket analysis fee once, and for 1 year, you'll receive up to $4,726 at the beginning of each month. Obviously, I use HTTPS technology to protect all winners' information. You can see for yourself in this photo. It's the best technology to protect your information. Warning, your winnings of up to $4,726 are reserved for only 30 minutes. After this deadline, your winnings will be put back into the pot for the next drawing. It's rule number 68 of Lotto 5 that says if winners haven't collected their winnings after 30 minutes, they must be put back into play because the longer we wait, the greater the risk that someone from the Lotto 5 team might steal your money. So, in less than 30 minutes, you'll no longer be able to withdraw your winnings. And remember, you can no longer participate in any drawing because you've already received your free ticket. And all other citizens need to have their chance. Important. Make sure your algorithm settings are properly configured to receive the full amount. If the algorithm isn't properly configured, you might only receive a fraction of your winnings. So, to withdraw up to $4,726 right now and receive this same amount every month for 1 year, hurry up and pay the ticket analysis fee to access the Lotto 5 platform right now. You just need to click on the button, I withdraw my first winnings of up to $4,726 now, right below. Once you've paid this analysis fee and your ticket has been validated by the algorithm, you'll receive an email with a link. You simply need to click on it, access the Lotto 5 platform, then click on Withdraw My Winnings. And finally, check the option, I want to receive my winnings automatically each month. After 5 to 6 minutes, the algorithm will process your payments, and you'll receive up to $4,726 in your bank account. For 1 year, you'll automatically receive up to $4,726 at the beginning of each month. Once your ticket is analyzed and validated, you'll officially become our new grand winner, and you can join the 893 Lotto 5 grand winners who have the chance to make their dreams come true today. Like Raymond, 68, retired fisherman who now lives in Portland, Maine. He was able to fulfill his wife's dream thanks to the $4,431 he receives every month.
I used to run a fishing boat for 40 years until my back gave out. And my wife Monica has been talking about seeing New York City since we got married in '79. You know, Broadway shows, Central Park, the whole tourist thing. But between boat repairs and medical bills, there was never extra money for trips like that. Got this Lotto 5 email, and honestly, I thought it was junk. But I'm sitting there one night, Monica's looking at NYC photos on her tablet again, and I figure I should check it out. Set it up in maybe 3 minutes. When $4,431 showed up in my account, I couldn't believe my eyes. But it's real. Every month, $4,431 just appears. After the third payment, I surprised Monica with plane tickets and a hotel near Times Square. We spent a whole week there, saw 2 Broadway shows, ate at fancy restaurants, did the whole Empire State Building thing. If you're retired and tired of telling your wife, maybe next year, just take the 3 minutes to try this. Some dreams shouldn't have to wait forever.
There's also Kelly, 31, hairstylist, who lives in Phoenix. Since she receives $3,256 per month thanks to Lotto 5, she was able to move to a bigger place.
So I'm pregnant with twins and living in this tiny apartment that barely fits me and my boyfriend. I'm working 10-hour days on swollen feet just to make rent, and we're looking at cribs we can't afford. My friend keeps sending me this Lotto 5 thing, and I'm like, girl, I don't have time for lottery nonsense. But one night I'm eating cereal for dinner again, and I just clicked on it out of boredom. Took maybe 3 minutes to check my ticket, and I see $3,256 a month for a year. I literally dropped my spoon. First payment hits, and I'm at the real estate office finding a 3-bedroom house with a yard. I quit the salon, bought everything the babies need, and now I'm actually enjoying being pregnant instead of panicking about money. Look, I thought it was total BS too, but I'm sitting in my new nursery right now. If you're stressed about money like I was, just check your ticket real quick.
And I still get tears in my eyes when I think about Yannick, 51. He was selling clothes at a farmer's market in Denver and never treated himself. Today, he receives $4,288 per month and can fulfill his youthful dreams.
I've been selling vintage clothes at the Denver farmer's market forever. Honestly, I was getting burned out, man. Same routine every weekend, dealing with people haggling over a $5 shirt while I'm thinking about my electric bill. My daughter calls me one day and she's like, Dad, you never do anything fun. You work all the time. She sends me this Lotto 5 link and I'm like, sweetheart, your old man doesn't do internet gambling. But she keeps nagging me about it for weeks. Finally, I'm like, all right, let me humor her and click this thing. I'm expecting some complicated sign-up process, but it's just checking my ticket numbers. $4,288 pops up, and I'm thinking this is some kind of joke. But the money actually shows up in my account. And suddenly, I'm booking flights to see my grandkids in Portland, buying that leather jacket I've been eyeing for months. Now I'm planning this cross-country RV adventure I've been talking about since the 80s. Sometimes you just gotta trust your kids, you know?
You've just won the right to freedom, like all these grand winners. All you have left to do is click on the button, I withdraw my first winnings of up to $4,726 now, right below. Maybe you're afraid there might be a technical glitch with the algorithm, and your winnings might be lost. I understand. So, to protect you against all risks, I'm offering you a 100% money-back guarantee. That means if you ever pay the ticket analysis fee and you do the 3 steps to withdraw your winnings through the algorithm, but strangely, you don't receive up to $4,726 per month, you can send me an email to my personal address, and you'll be refunded the ticket analysis fee. Obviously, I'll take all the time needed to find a solution for you. So, no matter what, you're absolutely certain to collect up to $4,726 today. Because there are already 893 winners before you who paid their ticket analysis fees and who received their winnings after only 5 to 6 minutes. To find out if you still have time to validate your ticket, hurry up and click on the button, I withdraw my first winnings of up to $4,726 now, right below. I know your heart must be filled with joy right now. It's natural. With $4,726 landing in your bank account at the beginning of each month, you can move into a 5-bedroom house with a big yard, sip a delicious cocktail on a beach in the Bahamas, splurge on that gold watch you've always dreamed of. In any case, if I can give you one piece of advice, it's to really follow the psychological support once a week. Because if you're asking yourself lots of questions, you risk not enjoying your money. The entire Lotto 5 team will support you so that your winner's life looks exactly like your dream life. To access the Lotto 5 platform immediately and withdraw your winnings, click without delay on the button, I withdraw my first winnings of up to $4,726 now, right below. If you're still here, it might be because you're having trouble believing you've won. So let me show you once and for all that you'll receive up to $4,726 today. I spent 6 years in courtrooms to convict the companies that polluted your air. They paid $17 million in damages, so I know very well what liars risk. And I don't want to play with fire. If I say your winnings of up to $4,726 will be transferred today, it's because I've seen with my own eyes that the 893 Lotto 5 winners have indeed received their transfers. Warning, the 30 minutes to have your ticket analyzed are about to end. So quickly click on the button, I withdraw my first winnings of up to $4,726 now, right below. I imagine you've been suffering from lack of money for years. I have bad news for you. Time can't be recovered, so all those years are lost forever. But you got lucky today. This might be your only opportunity in your entire life to become free. Because statistically, this is the only time you'll win a lottery. So if you arrive too late to have your ticket analyzed, you can forget about your hope of ever having an easy life. And then, you're not going to throw away your winning ticket, are you? So take a few seconds now to have your ticket analyzed and cash in up to $4,726 each month for 1 year. Know that you only have a few minutes left to click on the button, I withdraw my first winnings of up to $4,726 now, right below. If you manage to have your ticket analyzed before the time limit, you'll be able to collect your winnings of up to $4,726, and I'll be there to support you at the beginning of your new life. But if you exceed the deadline without validating your ticket, then you'll have permanently lost your winnings of up to $4,726. I still hope you had a good time with me. That's it. This drawing is now over. Thank you. I wish you a very good rest of your day.